Hello, my name is Bill Stubbles, and I'm one of the GoAnywhere Solutions engineers here at Fortra. Today, we're going to take a brief look at naming conventions. Naming conventions are one of your earliest and easiest opportunities for documenting your system. And if you've seen any of my troubleshooting videos, or if you've ever had to debug someone else's code, you'll understand why I'm a big believer in documentation. In GoAnywhere, we present a number of opportunities to use naming conventions to self-document your system as you go, all of which will pay tremendous dividends in terms of ease of collaboration during development, ease of ongoing support after implementation, readability and reusability of code, as well as project efficiency. So starting with projects. Project names can be up to 200 characters. The project name must start with a letter, but it can include alphanumerics, as you see here in this example, underscores, periods, or spaces. Aside from those constraints, you have complete freedom, and there's a further 512 characters available in the project description. So you've got opportunities here to go ahead and document your project with meaningful names and/or descriptions. Within the projects, you'll often use variables. And the most common naming convention I see for variables is camel case, where the words in the variable name are concatenated together, and I'll accept the first word are capitalized, so descriptive file name underscore variable file name variable are capitalized, descriptive is not. That's an example of camel case. Other examples we might see here are uploaded files with files capitalized, or files to be processed with to be processed capitalized. Variables don't have descriptions, but they do have a comment field which can easily hold another 512 characters. So if you're using automation, if you're using a schedule or a monitor or a trigger, the names for the triggers are limited to 50 characters. My personal preference is to try and keep the trigger name or the schedule name or the monitor name and the project name the same so that you've got that direct connection there, self-documented. And as with projects, you've got an additional description field. In the case of the trigger here, you can see 512 characters. With schedules and with monitors, it's 256 characters. So additionally to projects, additionally to the automation features, schedules, monitors, triggers, typically we're going to be working with resources. Wherever possible, I'd like to make the resource names meaningful. So partner SFTP server, or S3 bucket, marketing S3 bucket, sandbox S3 bucket in this case. Or in this case here, I'm calling out that this is a loopback. This is GoAnywhere testing to itself. Resource names are limited to 50 characters, but as with projects, there is another 512 character description field here. Usernames, whether they're admin users or web users, are another excellent opportunity to self-document, although this can often be constrained by pre-existing standards or limitations around an AD or an LDAP system. In GoAnywhere, usernames are limited to 64 characters, but you do have an additional 512 character description field available. So in summary, around documentation, around naming conventions, there aren't any wrong answers other than not to use one at all. The right convention is going to be the one that works for you, and we give you a number of options here as far as how you can go ahead and implement your own self-documentation. Thank you very much for your time and attention.